switch. Alright, good evening to what will probably a boss fight. I just realized that they switch after a while if you leave them enough time. So I am trying to get to here, which there's probably gonna be a boss fight soon, namely the bug that hangs around the, what was it? I'm just gonna scoot by. Ow. Oh, that was not smart. Okay. Sword. Counter drill. Okay. Basically, I went and opened up the two doors that blocked off this area. And now I can push through. That looked like a hidden door, but it's blue, so it's probably not. No. I expect there to be a boss fight soon. Probably directly after this one. Equip relics. Did I get something new? For 4, that's a bunch. Increase damage dealt by autonomous abilities by 20%. If I get more autonomous abilities, I might actually equip that. Enhance abilities. What can I enhance? I can enhance gun. I can enhance charge. So, no wait, I wanted to keep those around in case I unlock other homunculus. Big bug. That looks slightly spider-typey. Stay away. Everything here belongs to me. I won't lose any more. Not quite what I expected to find. King of the garbage heap. Ooh, that's a big nuke. However, we can just he does not out. So the king of the garbage heap does not have out. Okay. Ah, shit, he's swinging. Okay. So first spider form and then a weird ball. Which kind of makes me feel like I'm getting the hook. However, I think ability-wise, the gun might be more useful here. Together with the more power. Because I'm pretty sure I do not think this one can be frozen or burnt in any way. So the increased power there should be preferable. And this has a lot more of a window than I originally anticipated. Ow. This hurts pretty badly. Okay. And now it's basically just a dodge the lasers. However, That gets a bit more difficult if he's swinging around a bunch. Oh. Not too difficult. Okay. Oh. Third phase. I expected him to just roll into me again. Holy shit, he's quick. Quicker than anticipated. Okay, first two phases shouldn't be too much of a problem. I think baiting that attack is probably the easiest way to get some damage in. Especially since I can dodge it just by attacking more. The rocks flying to the back? Kinda weird. Oh. But yeah, that one's kind of not a problem. Considering I can just stand back and shoot him with my gun. Oh, I can actually set him on fire. He can also set me on fire. Which is not very much appreciated. Also, does this stop at some point? Oh, when I jump, he also jumps. Okay, I can parry that. However, it's risky. Ow. And also, if I parry it, he just escapes because he's too quick. So I need to jump over, and if he also jumps, then I parry. Didn't honestly not expect a 3-phase boss. Maybe even more. At least not this early. I know that they did 3-phase bosses in the previous game. So I'm not too surprised about that in general. Ow. That still hurts like a bitch. Okay, I didn't parry in time. Still pretty sure that I cannot freeze the man. And also, I think I might actually want to bring the owl along. This one instead of the gun. And then, yeah, whatever. Keep the parry on B for now. So I can just focus on dodging. It also kind of feels like it deals more damage. Very close. Need to remind myself to actually also use my Y ability. Ow. Prefer not to take fire damage, so I'm just focusing on taking no damage here. Ready? Ow. Ow, ow, ow. Close. Ow. Have a heal. Ooh, quick. I think I'll just keep a distance. I think keeping my distance here is the correct choice. So... I got... Yeah. I don't have my ability to keep myself afloat here. So I need to dodge this on a more sensible basis. Well, should have dodged it earlier. I should have the gun really on the right bumper. But as long as I have my ranged attacks, I'm fine. That should deal with them in just a little bit. Okay, whenever he bumps into the wall, he'll stop. That's different. Okay, that worked. He just blew the fuck up, but... He wasn't even completely defeated. Lord Motley, I'm sorry, but the head of the house is not long for this world. Gilroy, that looks like a homunculus. No, Gilroy, what do I do? I will let you as administrator of the barrier, but as a new lord, you must stay strong. Uncle, what are you doing? You will put in a new breakthrough, nephew. Your homunculi, created from humans. A chance to embrace eternal life. You should be honored. Yeah, okay. These alliance caustic cups of dwellies. A loving uncle, am I not? Cry, wake up, and you can be the new Lord of Milius. Oh, he's a spider now. Did he transferred? Okay, the Milius are in fact just absolute, like, monstrosities. What was that? A memory of House Milius. Did they really turn humans into homunculi? Were you once human? Everything was taken from me. Now collecting garbage is all that brings me comfort. Your name is Motley, isn't it? Thank you, Motley. It seems like an important memory. Motley, my name. Yes. Maybe, if I go with you, I can regain more of what I've lost. We're journeying to the upper stratum. That's where home is, isn't it? Thank you. I do not think you'll regain... Probably you won't regain your human form. When near a hook point, LT and A, Molly strand allow for a new form of traversal. Use hook points to evade enemies and access new paths. Oh, and you can just hang off of them. Okay. That's good. What's the spell? You can jump or grab to other hook points that are within range. Use hook points to discover new paths and items in hard places. Which now means I'm gonna go back and explore all the other areas. Equips this... Oh, who are you? Oh, this is it. Excuse me. I want you to find a supply system core. We should be able to make do with this. Leave the rest to me. That's relief. We're also getting a cane instrument restoration device set up in town, so stop by whenever you're there. You can use a special resource called scrap obtained from destroying enemy perch to slightly improve the performance of relics in your possession. Each relic can be improved up to 1 time. Okay. So if I see it correctly, Motley does not give me abilities for combat, which, considering his form, I'm not that surprised by. Right, abilities. Switch back to sword. This is gonna be the parry, and then have just the seeker, I think, on that. Do I explore over here? That's the Crimson Forest. Find disposal site where I am. No, yes, where I'm currently. I think there was more I could explore there in these areas. However, I don't know if it's because of the grappling hooks or because of something else that I haven't done so yet. Not sure if it was hooks that stopped me up here. Nope, it was the poison water. Grab what other item there is. Have a heal in the meantime. Pick up. Increases maximum HP by 5. Great. This feels definitely like an area I should visit after I've got an item for it. However, I think I can actually just make it through here. Yeah, okay. this was underwater. There's something I still can get for that. The minibus. Go to respite. Wait, is the little spider now sitting here? I see Germ, I see Lido, I see Beast, Nola, and the Owl. I do not see Yorvan or Motley. Okay. Or Hati in this case. I think there were some grapple hooks here that I couldn't reach because I didn't have the ability yet. Aha. I like how he just sits on her hand. There could be a way to the right. Mamek nearly killed me in a single combo. I like the animation of the little strand moving forward. And the sound. Yeah, I would not want to swim in there. What do we have here? Another charmed fragment. And that's this room. What is up there? Oh, that's the town. Not quite, that's the subterranean waterway. Right, I'm gonna check that area because I'm pretty sure that's also just pretty sure it's also grappling hook related. A grappling hook should allow me to explore most areas now that aren't locked by underwater things. We have a magic vial, very great. And now, I think the final disposal site is mostly done. Except for this stuff. Right, let's go do that now. Ow. You know what? I'm just gonna have a sip here. Yes, burn. I need to go in from up there. Which I actually don't think I can do here. There was more to the right. Down. Lovers. Love me, Perry. Right, I couldn't get there earlier because I wasn't able to swim back then, I'm pretty sure. Well, didn't expect to die, yeah. Honestly. Yeah, I did have the drill. The drill was really good against them, if I recall correctly. Abilities! Get me the drill and then the parry on hair. Really ran into all of those. So I guess I get at some point a better high jump. Also, I need to parry so that the projectile or whatever I parry hits the big boy. Alright, I'm in shock, okay. Okay, so drill to get rid of the shield. Wonderful. What is you? Lead in a bottle. Lord Motley, how long has it been since you went missing? Rumor has it that after Lord Kane's death, you followed shortly after. Nonetheless, we reject Declan as our new lord and anxiously await word of your return. Made us well to find you, someone that knows about your whereabouts. Okay, then there is still this item which I can't get right now. There is a path down, which I must assume I haven't taken because of toxic. Also, this is probably not gonna be as long as I'd like it to be. Because, frankly, I've already streamed like for 5 hours today. Okay, what do we have down here? I'm just gonna dodge. Well, fuck. I think there's another respite closer though. Not actually, okay. Well, in this case I'm not trying to get anywhere, I'm just gonna use the safe route. Why is Motley so small? No, I'll think about it. He's smaller than the other bugs. Oh, come on, okay. Obliterated. Alright, I have a wall. I will have a wall climb. I completely forgot about that. Up here? What? Oh, up here. Cleaner's tag. Increase damage dealt to staggered enemies by 15%. Abandoned belonging to a cleaner's station at the final disposal site, where garbage from the upper and lower stratums is discarded. The bunker tasked with cleaning duties often find themselves assailed by the constant shower of falling detritus and other abnormalities as a result. Right, I can't do anything here, which are the last two things in the final resting site. However, I now have a grappling hook. Which was the main issue on this area. Okay, go down again. Increases max health. Full map discovered, lovely. And then there was also more in this area. 2 hits for those now, great. I need to hold the book. Chest, which contains pure floral necklace, increases damage dealt by pressure abilities by 30%. An ornament made with flowers that would grow in the Crimson Forest. Once a lush wilderness of deep azure, the shackled beast who once guarded the tethered steeple was given this necklace by a girl with silver hair. Definitely reminds me of the White Priestess. What did I not discover yet here? I don't know. Here I can't go further there, and I couldn't go further there because I wasn't able to swim. Now I could. Tethered steeple is done. So, here I go next. Now, where could anything... maybe on the left? Drill 'em. Aha, indeed. Maximum HP by 5, I'll take that. And then I can just leave through here. Go down and take a swim. Do not like the bubbles. Charmed fragment. However, there is something else. Yeah, there's the exit there. I think that was most. The village itself still shows incomplete. Maybe I can do something there. Do you even talk? Carry like a swimmer. Yeah, he's dead. I made a bit of light. It feels as if it's calling out to someone. I didn't mean to go on. The follow house Magnolia began aiding the Homunculus research, even turned over the forest creatures and things to the angered the forest itself. What followed was divine retribution. I think, because of the question mark, there's probably gonna be something later on. That I can still do. Or I could just climb up here. Okay, yeah, no, it's definitely something to do with this question mark. Crimson Forest, otherwise basically done. Final disposal site. This area is the portal. There's the big gate here. Also, fun fact, if you didn't notice that, or if I never showed it, all of the respites have unique names. Which is very nice. A little bit of an attention there. I do a lot more damage now. Alright, now I can actually use those. Oh wait, you actually move. Yeah, what are you doing here? How did you get here? Hey, you guys are here too. Lovey, are you Kate? What are you doing here? Don't worry about me, I can run real fast if there's trouble. Oh, yeah, I want to show you something. Do you know what this is, Lalek? Frost vestige. An arcane instrument adorned with standing symbolic of House Frost. It appears to be damaged beyond repair. The name Cassia is engraved into it. A curious item unearthed by Lovey. Someone else might have further insight to offer. Doesn't look like something House Millions will come up with. It looks handmade. Looks like someone lost it. Give it back to him if you run into him, okay? It's all scratched up, so I can't make it out, but there's a name on here. Okay, I'll see what I can do. Lovey, there's something I want to ask you. What did you mean when you said you're not alone the last time we met? Sorry, y'all. I had to find a new partner. Oh, I guess I should introduce you. Hey, Van, where are you? Van? Sorry, it looks like Van isn't around at the moment. What kind of partner does that? I'm gonna look. Van's hopeless without me. See ya. Van. I don't think I've heard that name. Van. I guess she really did think I wasn't coming back. Okay, is that the Magicite mine completely done? Okay. Subterranean waterway. I think I can actually... Or maybe it used to be all unique names. Private quarters, Atuna's respite. Clock Tower Plaza entrance. There are other hooks. Yes. Charm fragment. Okay, so you are done. The one on the left as well. Oh yeah, you did. I forgot. Whoop. Ow. Could climb up there. Or I need to stop double clicking. Double pushing A. That's a big door. Magic Strand Charm. Increase the damage dealt by 10% when HP is full. A charm made with magic strands extruded by a homunculus. The strands have consistent color and have been skillfully woven together by the homunculus. Door. Locked. Okay. I can go there to the left. However, I think... yeah. The problem is that there's a growth, so I kind of have to go in from the top. Meaning I'm gonna go do that. That's probably the upgrade thing. Cassia, Frost. So the Frosts I know are Lilac and the ones in the Sorcerer's Village. How did you survive that? I do like the drill. It's so stupid. It's really good for a situation like this where you can't get too close. And damage-wise, I'm pretty sure it deals a lot more damage than the gun. Where did I need to go? Down here. No, that was the hidden room. Oh. Right. explode. I think this should be a safe place. Yeah. Oh, I forgot. Rat. Fucking rat. Ow. Unfortunately, I'm pretty sure that you do not get XP from the rats. So what I might want to do is equip that relic that increases my pressure ability damage. If I want to fight these rats. Okay, but now all the growths... I can just walk on that. Now all the growths are open. So this is basically a shortcut to here. So this is the subterranean waterway done except for this big door. And here for this one, which I have no clue yet how I get high enough. Then there is the underwater that there. The village. I'm gonna check if one of them is Cassia. I do like the fast travel here. Makes it a lot easier to backtrack. That definitely looks like Blight. It might actually be Cassie. Yeah, it's you. Thank you for coming. The thing you got there, an arcane instrument made by the frosts, is it not? Do you know what it is? I suspect I might. Although I certainly didn't expect to see it again. Looks like something one of my pupils might have made, and a tuner, as it were. No good with a arcane instrument, though, and not like his younger sister. But then, he always was full of surprises. Shy, but competitive, and too proud to ask for help. He was the cutest little rascal. Listen to me go on. Let me see that there. There, as good as new. You can have it back now. Are you sure? It's called a gi. It's an arcane instrument, commonly used by tuners. Although I'm not sure you'll find it useful yourself. Slightly reduces Lydic's weight. An arcane instrument restored by the elder of the sorcerer's village. A prototype fashioned by the chief tuner Joran and given to his master and former tuner Cassia when he was a child. What does reduces Lydic's weight mean, though? Is this a relic? 5. Slightly reduces Lydic's weight. Okay, I'm gonna have to check what this actually does. I can just ride, can't I? Sprint and ride. But yeah, I played 5 hours of Blueprints today, which surprised me. Because usually I'm not good with playing things for long periods of time. Slightly reduces Lydic's weight. But what does that do, actually? I'm gonna keep it equipped. I have so many new relics. I'm gonna have to go through them at some point. I don't think it increases my jump height any further than it currently is. So next steps. This I think is the central elevator. So before I do that, I'm gonna go check out here to the left. So this was where I fought Yervan? Was it Yervan? Yolvam. Nearly. Actually, I just noticed there's a clock tower in the back. With no numbers given. Can't go up. Can't trust those damn things. I kinda miss the singing in the background. Jump fragment, lovely. Yeah, you could not do this without the wall jump, like no shot. Okay, to the village. Oh, you're the Magistrate Mana. Welcome, my savior. As you can see, I spy continue serving, now in the role of a gatekeeper. It's a shame, however, that the work is so mundane. It is not a posting that makes use of my qualifications and... Oh, that mineral you're carrying. If I may, could I inspect it? It appears to have fossilized form of the blight trapped within it. Most unfortunate for this otherwise a fine specimen. Isn't there anything we can do? Such a specimen can be prone to chipping. It will need to be cut with the utmost care. Fortunately, it is a task I am uniquely qualified for. It has been too long since I made use of my skills. I shall get to work right away. Behold, see how it glows. Charmed ore increase maximum HP by 20. Large piece of magicite contained within an Argentine vial. It bears a wounded requires protective magic to aid the bearer. It is rumored to be the invention of a witch from Land's End, east of the Land of Fumes. Land's End, I think, was actually also called the castle in the first, on the very east. Ah, it's so vivid. There are likely many such magic articles to be found in the depths of the low stratum, where the land of origin is said to lie. Should you require anything else, please let me know. I shall only be too happy to be of service. I will, thank you. Have you seen anything, anyone alive outside the city? We belong dead if it weren't for the... Yeah. So you are the relic refinery. I cannot enhance these. They all actually do look a little different, a lot different from the others around. Increased exposition, yes. That is actually kind of expensive. Since you status effect, reduces cooldown, I will definitely upgrade you. I have the ancients too. And then I have insufficient scrap for everything. That, however, now gives me hope. It gives me actual purpose to destroy enemy parts. Increases scrap obtained from destroying enemy parts by 15%. An arcane instrument created by House Frost. In ancient times, it was stolen by garbage collectors in Central City. The eye sealed within glows and with reddish hue, reminiscent of homunculi when they are about to attack. Craftery. Pyroflective Carapace. When time correctly is followed by a counter that fires flames at the enemy and has a chance to inflict a blaze, or when it counters with a magic bullet that can reach even distant enemies. Regulus. Increases. Okay, the totems. Activates inflicted with status effect and cures it. One time used between respites. Restores 1% HP. I already see myself just standing around doing nothing with the HP regeneration on. The one I currently have is, I think, just health. Flower Bangle, Beast Bangle, and more magic vials. think I have most here then. Also, all of the tuners are gone now. Equipment. The new one is just an upgrade to what I currently have. No, the heal potency is going down a little bit, but defense is going up. This is knocking enemies back. Magic bullet with fire flames. So I now have a secondary type of parry. Equip relics. I will want to equip the new one. Unequip this one. Equip this one for more scrap, and then another one slot. Probably materials from breaking objects. Enhance abilities. New model parts for you. Rocket Fist. New model parts for the drill. Definitely for the drill. Obsolete core. Right. Considering how many new model parts I get, I'm definitely assuming that there is going to be... Farming scrap is gonna be annoying as fuck. Though they do kind of die quickly. 105 from destroying one. That one didn't give me scrap. Where did I want to go? Right, to the right. Oh, I actually have to go to... Okay. I thought I could go to the area to the right of the elevator and explore there before going to the elevator, but I don't think I have that option. I kinda like the uniform. Well, like, it's taking us a while, but the grand lift should be up and running soon. While we wait, could you tell me more about Lilia? I think she was someone important to me. Lilia was a most gifted tuner. She was raised to be the next head of House Frost. When the other tuners retreated to the central stratum, Lilia chose to remain in the lower stratum to better help Homunculi. She had a kind heart and a reassuring smile. Everyone loved her. She was the best of us. But Lilia had a falling out with the Frosts, didn't she? What happened? It isn't my place to say. I just have to find and ask her yourself. Ain't done. Magic supply restored. Heath ended up doing most of it. He doesn't appear to be too... You got us this far. He should be the first to take it up. The tuners operate out of the central stratum. Shall we bump into each other again? Before I take it up, though, exploring this area. Give me materials. Give me scrap. Didn't give me scrap. Tuner's earrings. Let's see speed gauge by 4% each time an enemy is defeated. Earrings won by the central stratums of tuners. It is said that the Frosted tuners were forced to move to the central stratum after the lower stratum territories were taken from them. Wait, what is the XP gauge? I don't think I have an XP gauge yet. Okay, this is too... Okay, it basically needs to be a straight wall upwards. Yeah, I need to fall from enough of a height to actually get the materials. How did I get up there? Oh well. Check from the right. However... Aha! So there's actually a pathway to the right further still. Charmed fragment. Route warning sign. Warning, entry prohibited. Hazardous zone ahead, occupied by homunculi who have declared themselves enemies of Milius. Risk of mutants. Milius homunculus guard corps. Yeah, I don't think the Milius guys are too happy. Or too friendly. Too nice. I don't think they're nice at all. From what I've heard until now. Talk with me. You're good enough guy without you. Thanks. I have other things to tend to. Until next time. Alright, new area. That's a massive gears in the background. Finally, we're almost at the center of stardom. Yes, thanks to you. No, it was thanks to all of you. I could never have done this by myself. Give yourself some credit. You're skilled and courageous a tuner. Is it courage or something else? Don't mutated homunculi scare you even a little? I don't remember much from before I fell, but I think I had strong bonds with homunculi. If I have the power to help them, I owe myself to try. Let's hope we can find Lilia. If you did indeed fall from above, she should be in the center of stardom. Yeah, I hope we find her. I think considering that they brought up the child, is this water? Falling from above? She doesn't know rain? Right. Assuming... Just having a little sip. I love peach iced tea. Assuming that she was found by Lilia, as far as we know. Holy shit, why is the homunculus in the service of the Lord here of all places? Why? Why did this happen? I assume he wanted to get down. And I assume he's talking about Nola. Oh, craftery. Central City's done for. Yeah, he's also that. What? Respite. Oh, he looks important. Yeah, assuming she's from down in the... They found her down in the mines, if I recall correctly. Which leads to the land of origin. Which, to my knowledge, is the... The Blighted Town, which the White Priestess was in. Also, talk. Determination. From what I saw in Lars's memories, you and Lilia were in the land of origin. Nola, do you remember anything about Lilia? Not a thing. I wonder why that is. Was the memory truly so insignificant? Or am I being a being incapable of sentiment? When we met at the subterranean testing site, you said I seemed familiar. So it isn't as if we can't remember anything at all. We know we've met before. That is true. I assume that she is somehow linked to the White Priestess. Mutants here, someone help. How awful. Who did this? Oh, you look important. Wait, is this Gilroy? So, there remains a survivor. Look around you at the Reign of Death. What's this you doing? Reign of Death? This guy looks like this Gilroy from the memory from Motley. On a tune of carrying the blood of the ancient should have been dealt with sooner. Why have you done this? I am Gilroy, and as administrator, it is my duty to protect this nation. The detestable puppet of a Balia, I would cut you down with my own hands. Okay, you're quick. And hurty. Holy shit, you have a bunch of health. I feel like this is a later fight. Although, here there are also only dead people. Oh, that's a blight flower. Flower muted bit of blight, feels as if it's calling out to someone. These flowers were used in the previous game, to restore your charges of spirit power. Why did this happen? Which was how often you could use your spirits, which are now replaced by the homunculi. Okay, it is a now fight. Question: do I switch my abilities? I think this one instead of the cry, and I think the seeker instead of the drill. Actually, now that I think about it, instead of waiting for new homunculus, I should just empower the ones I have. Enhance abilities, what could I enhance? The obsolete core for the charge, which has less cooldown. The new model core for better gun. Alright. Abilities. The charge has less cooldown, deals less damage, but a slightly better AoE. It doesn't hit backwards, but that shouldn't be necessary anyway, I don't think. Double it. Okay, that was a lot faster than anticipated. I don't know if I even can. I don't know if I can counter all attacks with this one. Apparently not. Okay, he two-shots me. That's not great. Ow. Right, how much health do I actually have? Just to make sure. I have 235 health. Let me see my equipment if I can. If I can get myself up to over 240. This is defense. I could go to 240, but I assume I want the defense to also be as high as possible. Oh wait, I have loadouts. I completely forgot about that. I should maybe do a boss fight loadout. What do we have? Increase damage when attacking on the ground, damage when attacking water, charge abilities, autonomous abilities, because I will probably always have that active. HP is full, will probably never happen. Reduces damage taken. Side effect inflicted when attacking. Increases break damage dealt. Reduces damage from ability. Reduces cooldown. Damage taken from enemies by 15%. When at 50% or less. Breaking. Slightly increases. Right. It ain't perfect, but it's probably better. Damage reduced by 110% should reduce the damage from... Oh, I should. Reduce assist damage from... No. From, from 120 to like 96, which is great. Fuck, I parried too early. But it should be possible to break him, and then I think he'll probably only have one phase in this combat. Also, Motley, can't you talk with him? I would love to inflict blaze upon him. Oh, he has a shield. That's what that is. Oh fuck. Have 2 sips. I only have 1 sip remaining. Good already administrator, right. Right, so I think that most set of as an effect will not happen. However, this one might. And I think bringing the hornbreak along the lunge as a parry works solely. Ow. Too early. Works solely already because of its cooldown. Alright, half. Fuck, I ran into that. I dodged too early. I really wonder, this parry was really good in the first game. I don't know how good it is on the second one. Maybe I just need to get the timing better. However, equipment. Carapace, give me this one instead. Actually has a different color, does it? It's a lot harder blue. Yo, it works! Okay, so for that, if he jumps back, I should probably use the this one. Okay, it does not have infinite range. But some range nonetheless. Parry to ally. Parry to ally. Okay. What totem have I equipped? Also, why is the thing just floating next to me? What kind of technology do we have there? Still the same. It's below 15, restore all health. Wrong button. Too early. Right, I don't think I can parry that charge. At least not without. Getting that timing down is probably gonna be the key here. Okay, I can parry it. But this one is easier. Also get my out. I don't have any more sips. Okay, close. Lovely. Time to end this. Oh, I like stand back. Something isn't right. It can't be. What are you doing here? You know me. Who are you? My limit. Need to replace. So this is it. That feels like a penultimate boss. Gilroy, a homunculus. He called himself the nation's administrator? The cause of my nightmares. It's him. The one that sealed me away. I'm certain of it. In the upper stratum. He's in the upper stratum. We'll find him and all up together. Yes, I wish to see his core destroyed by my own hand. Attune Earth, when these pHs fall, LT and X, Y, B, or RB. Attuner's entrusted magic to tuned homunculi, enabling them to use technique and unique and powerful attacks. These abilities are a Attuner's specialty. When these pH is full, press LT. Along with the respective button, will unleash especially powerful skills known as Attuner Arts. Attuner Arts also destroy enemy parts. These pH can be filled by hitting enemies with homunculi ability. Okay. Does every ability have an Attuner Art? Perhaps we should inspect the city. There may yet be Attuners that survived. Right. So he just massacred people for whatever reason. Well, like, you're safe. The tuners in the center stratum. That mutant again. All the survivors in the central stratum. If only we'd arrived sooner. Just can't believe it. The homunculus that was meant to protect the head of the house has turned into one of the worst mutants. I don't want to see anyone else die. We have to stop Gilroy. I hear you. But it's easier said than done. Look, we're it all. That's why we brought this restoration device. With it, we can repair arcane instruments and amulets. You need a tuner to decipher the runes after all. Thank you. Also, after Gordon found out the Grand Lift was working again, he said he'd a craft reset up here as well. I'm going back down to Low Stratum for now. Come see me sometime. The chief attunement he was going back to Low Stratum. Maybe he still has business down in the crystalline realm. So that's a side quest. Relic Refinery. I could refine you for better SP gain. By the way, Chief Attuner said he had something to look into and went off by himself. So many casualties. Shit's weighing on him too. Who are you? With the Grand Lift restored, I was able to reach the boss and set up shop here. While I may not be skilled as boss, I'll do everything I can be to be of service. You visit the factory for rations. How long must we live in fear? Old man. Was it you that chased after that mutant? I suppose you're young and savvy days. Sounds not very thankful. Also, where's the... Okay, the LP gauge... the SP gauge is down there. What do you have to say, Mr... Okay, he's not here. That's a blight flower. This door, I assume, is still closed. Yeah. Okay, so... You're having the attuner abilities, the attuner arts here. With the SP gauge, should assist. Tuners up and bring rations to the factory. We must do our parts as well. Should allow me to actually grab scrap more frequently. Now, relics. Can I... First off, set back to this one. Can I... increases scrap obtained, increases materials. Get me these earrings instead. And then I'm gonna go to the crystalline realm first and see if I can find a Chief Attuner. Deleted. Was this the right path? Yeah. The sip. I wonder if all homunculi have their specific attuner art. Or if it's only some. Alright, let's try it. Okay, so I assume the attuner art for the parry is still a parry. Is he down here? Who are you? The Chief Attuner Homunculus? Entry prohibited. No, he's a turned mutant. It's the Chief Attuner. Eliminate intruders. There's no other way. You got gone. But I don't think you're gonna be that bad. Okay, I lied. He is gonna be that bad. But I would love to have gun on my side. They attack very slowly, thankfully. Okay, now I have... Okay, you use the axe for that. So I guess it's one per homunculus, but not per homunculus ability. In the first game, it was split between primary and secondary spirits, and only the primary spirits had that ability. Yes, skip. Ow. Holy shit, he hurts. Ow. He actually hurts more than Gilroy, what the fuck? That ain't a rainbow. I really hope I get gun. That would be amazing. Carried too late. You have a long neck. Okay, I'm gonna try the improved parry on this guy. Well, I fucked up. Okay, that's basically a screen clear. Would be great if I could check. Yeah, I think this is probably an exercise in parries. I fucking missed them. Oh, he is actually shocked. Ow. I think that actually hurt me. Okay, so that's a duck situation. I do want to see what the owl does on enhanced attack. And I'm still using the boy shackled beast instead of my personal parry. Because I don't know if those count for homunculus attacks for the SP gauge. Okay, owl, what do you do? It buffed me. but I don't know in what way. Can I somehow check my current ongoing effects? No. Oh, switch to tuner arts. When someone's weapon to form that deals a powerful frontal blow. Weapons started to form an instrument of utter ruination. It has had a limited playstyle to keep it in check. Prosthetic overheats and delivers a powerful uppercut. Yo, orbital laser pushing beyond its own limit. The prosthetic arm calls upon Lilacs magic to deliver justice. Then the Chain Tempest nullifies enemy attacks momentarily and counterattacks with a large number of chains, doing damage across a wide area. Shagon Beast was taken into house thrust by the Chief Tuner. Although his visage remained as stark as ever, he was glad for something to protect and dedicate himself to. And then finally... Cloaks Lilac and Wind Magic, bolstering defense for a duration. Responding to the wish to protect Lilac, Munon's heart is open to a new partner. Okay, and then transforms into Caladrius, setting off powerful bursts of... Ooh, it's kind of neat that you get the upgrade from... also, he's missing his arm still. Is there any else of tuner like can enable Jovan to plumb to the depths of his mutant power? Alright, let's go, guy. Time to parry. Well, parry too late. Also get my all back out. I want to see the uppercut as well today. Just gonna get away from there. Okay, he has more projectiles now. However, that doesn't really matter when I just parry. Fuck, I missed. Fuck, okay. I assume that the frontal punch may not be the best option considering that he just jumps around all the time. Punch. This is probably one of the best areas to get scrap. Especially with the... if I go for an actual scrap gaining setup. Okay, good hit there. Okay, does not hurt. So that attack does not damage me. However, it does electrify me for less damage. That attack, that counter, that parry being omnidirectional definitely helps. Parries in general being omnidirectional really helps. Okay. Jumping around with you. He really hit like a fucking fuck. Give me a Magnolia manipulated. No more must honor my word. Must go to Joran. Wait, Abelia was not the Chief Tuna, I don't think. Oh wait, the barrier is gone. Is the Chief Tuna up ahead? Oh, I hate those. I remember those. These were so incredibly annoying in the first one, these stupid things. Jaren's notes. 1. The Pillar of Purification has been installed. It is said that Lady Abelia and Declan collaborated on the device together, although I'm not certain on the specifics. Curiosity get a bit out of me, and I couldn't help but look inside. But now I wish I hadn't. Why would Lady Abelia do this? Is this how far we're willing to go purify the blight? I don't know what to believe anymore. Did she put the child inside? That was stupid. Soaring Beast of Origin. I'm honestly, at this point, not very impressed. So this was not a homunculus. Yeah, that is technically possible, I think. If you have an attack that gives you enough or you do it like that. There is a very similar jumping puzzle in the first one. That's why I thought of that immediately. However, I definitely need to keep my second jump until I'm below. And probably jump from as high as possible. Okay, I think I got what I need to do. Jump combo. Dash combo. Jump up. Two, three, four. Dash, jump up. 1, 2, 3, 4. What are you? Origin Gem Core. Components that can be used to unlock and enhance abilities. A luminescent pearl extracted from a primordial organism inhabiting the land of Origin. Similar to an egg, it holds the essence of life. It is bound to the magic that emanates from the land of Origin. The discovery of Origin Gems paved the way for cause and the creation of Homunculi. Oh yeah, that would make it actually a very important item, I think. I just realized if you don't move immediately, she pets the dog. Origin Gem Core. Increase power, break damage. Yes. Upgrade that to 5. Which this is now fully upgraded. Oh, they teleport. I want to make sure that they are not around when I try to go places. I think the gun might actually be useful here. Soaring Beast of Origin again. I think I might now actually just have a 100% chance of inflicting blaze. This thing is actually quite magical. Oh, these disappear after a while. In that case, I'm just gonna go down. Joran's notes, them too. None of this was supposed to happen. The Grim Reaper of Milius went berserk while Lily was in the process of tuning it. That's my fault. I caused that. Lady Abelia took me in when I was just an orphan, and yet I couldn't help it. I made the only choice I could to save Lilia. Doesn't matter what happens to me anymore. My sins are past forgiveness. Another Soaring Beast of Origin. Okay, so that actually hurts. I'm going to go to the right now. How much time? What time is it? It's 7. I think I might actually stop soon. Okay, so that's a closed gate. I think I should just dodge them. It's probably quicker. Oh, you respawn. Despite being a boss. Bullet hell bosses are probably the best thing I can have for the parry. Well, he dodged. Heal. I can take the tornado. How many of them exist there? Huh. That was close. Okay, it always puts me at the start of the room. I didn't want to jump there. Okay, I think the blaze should actually kill them. There is something down here. It didn't have the weird flames that the others had. They are getting bigger. What could be down here? A Belial's Ring offers a low chance of instantly eliminating enemies you attack. More formidable enemies are immune to its effect. A gleaming black ring worn by a priestess of the ancients. Tomes dating back centuries mention a priestess named Abelia, who is said to be able to command the souls of the dead. Technically correct, if it's from Ender Lilies. What are you doing here? Chief of Tuna, what happened? It's okay. The soul of Abelia, Lord of Host Frost. She's inside me. Survivors of the ancient people survive by binding their souls to those of others. Lilia was meant to be her next vessel. The only thing I could do was put a stop to the ritual. Couldn't save Lilia. I'm sorry. Raybok had a role in all this too. A difficult one. Couldn't even say thank you. What can I do? Tunis? Help homunculi? Yes. Find Raybok. Save him for me. So he... Wait, is Abelia the old priestess then? Or is it the... only the... Okay, this looks like a boss arena. Or is it a new one? Is it... Okay, but that makes also the House Frost also appear like dicks. At least its lords. Oh, that's... That's poison water. I need to somehow get up there. Another soaring beast of origin. Uppercut. Primordial Heirloom. Improves stats but does not grant any additional actions. An amulet that is similar in purpose to arcane instruments. It was created by the ancients utilizing primordial creatures that were living vessels of magic. Maybe I shouldn't link the two games now I'll think of it. Just feels very... The backstory to this game just feels very similar to what happens in the first one. So you are a carapace, which... 5, 5, 10 and 5. I think I'd actually rather have the parry. Equip relics, which I have the ring, which is new. Probably not great against bosses. Gilroy, the Administrator. Raybook doesn't even get a fucking mention. Okay, let's see. Why, by my own hand, Joran entrusted this to me to save you. He does not seem all that there. Yeah, no. He was not there at all. Saved once more. Joran was being controlled by Belia. We knew there was no other way. It was my vow to him. I knew what was to come, but it was far more difficult than I expected. Joran said to tell you thank you. To Joran, Belia was a foster mother. He must have suffered the most. And now it is I who remains. My master is Joran, but if you would allow me to repay our debt, I shall lend you my strength. Thank you. Take this as well. Joran kept it on himself. He must have prepared it for Lilia. A blighted pupil. What the fuck do you give to other people? What appears to be an arcane instrument. It was in the possession of the chief tuner and emits a light that keeps the blight in the land of origin at bay. A crack has formed on its surface, and blight has begun to corrode it. A curious item. Someone else might have further insight to offer. Lilia was hidden within this place, so that Abelia could not reach her, in a room that is sealed from the inside after one enters. However, there must exist another path. After all, the ancients left here once. He remained a reckless man to the end. Oh, a primary ability. A homunculus that was once in the service of the Atuna Joran. Dubbed the Delucent Knight due to his appearance, he led the homunculi of House Frost. When war broke out between Melius and Frost, he barricaded himself within the Telpet steeple to defend the territory. Rybook's ability allows him to fire at enemies from a distance. Consecutive inputs lead to repeated shots, while holding down the button allows for powerful charge shots. Like Magnolia, Raybook can serve as one's primary means of offense. So, there is somehow, somewhere, a sealed path here. Or a path into a sealed chamber. Which I don't think I can get into right now. Land of origin. I'm gonna try something though. If it says it keeps the blight at bay... Okay, no, that does not work. I think I'll probably have to find someone who can do something with it. Actually, just fast travel me. There is still something here? Hidden path, maybe. Do I check that right now? I don't think I will. I'm currently downloading Tempest Rising because I want to try that soon. You only have one ability. Oh right, I need to upgrade those first. Magic Tracer fires homing bullets. Consecutive inputs fire a series of shots while holding the button down, charges and releases scatter shot. It is said nothing that struck fear into host Melissa Monkler more than looking down the barrel of Ryborg's weapon. Enhance abilities. You get a piercing beam. Shoots a penetrating beam of pure magic. Consecutive inputs will fire repeatedly. Holding down a button will discharge the beam with a blaze status effect. Ryborg's firearms produce a beam of intense heat, piercing right through the enemy like a lance of pure... Or a blast volley, which is a grenade launcher. Okay. Explodes a magic incendiary that explodes upon contact. Consecutive inputs fire continual shots. Holding down a button discharges an incendiary that causes a larger explosion. An ability that was frequently employed to settle skirmishes with house militia. The explosive blitz was set to silence entire swaths of foes. What is your full burst? It's the big laser. Weapon is set to maximum output and fires a powerful beam in a straight line. It is passionate barrage of destruction. When fired at maximum capacity output, it is said that the Lucinite Raybook himself can be seen emanating from the flames left in its wake. Can we talk? Not currently. Okay. It is definitely not as fast. However, being ranged has it also deals like an insane amount of damage. Is there a hidden path somewhere in here? Must be if I am not done. Oh, you deal 24 damage. Right, so farming these materials on the side, on the walls, is probably gonna be a lot harder with them. Not up there. It kind of feels like these things here, these enemies, are from the forest. The ones that just sit here in the wall. Like, the damage is good. It's a bit slow. Right, so this is here. There is a hidden path somewhere. Oh, down there. I would never have guessed that. Like, can you even farm those? You can, but it's very difficult to do. Bunch of materials. Bunch of materials. And the crystalline realm is done with that. Okay. So this requires the big door. This requires me to jump somehow higher. So next step is actually going to be in the central city. However, not today. For now, I hope you have a nice evening. I hope you have a good night. I hope you have a nice Sunday tomorrow. And